You know what? I don't know what the is going on here anymore. Look, I have a dog. What's a language you'd like to learn? I don't know. Probably English. Does anybody remember the girl group Dream? No. Wait, is that her name? Forgettable. Running a country is very stressful. I was about to say special. What's wrong with me? Just because you had turned a year older doesn't mean you just get your ass eaten. None of this is funny. It's not that funny. Why am I doing this to myself? Oh my god, I have to giggle so bad. It wasn't even that funny. It's so sad how it hurts. I'm crying. Chungus hates it. Come back, honey. It was like silly or whatever. It wasn't that funny. But I can't stop laughing. It was so stupid.
No, actually, definitely did kill himself. We saw a video footage.
Oh my god! I can't stop crying! Hi, honey. It's okay. This isn't something that you just announced, sir. I think Courtney just broke. I know. It was funny. Chungus, what's wrong? Can someone please? I was gonna say, I don't know anymore. Oh, my fart cone. It just encourages retarded behavior. Oh, you guys. I don't think we need to watch some dude with a wine-stained mouth who brushes his hair with a balloon whine and cry about a man he hasn't spoken to in 10 years. It was fine. What was I doing again? Poor kid. It was kind of his fault. I'm drinking my Coors Light. Kiss my husband goodnight. Then I got in my truck. And then I yelled out, what the? This ain't your typical honky-tonk. It's a really good song. A beep, 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 beep. This is Penelope Show. Do, 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 do. We're do, no, no. Boop, 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 boop. It's the Penelope Show. That's your song. Thank you. Beep, 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 beep. Do, do, Daddy show. Oh. You couldn't give a about this, could you? Yeah. So what I've gathered from this is that I don't know what I'm talking about. You guys, I have a song stuck in my head because over the weekend we had a very successful members only stream where I got to play my mom's boyfriend's band from the 90s. And so now I just want to serenade you with some music. But I think that you just have to become a member if you want me to sing those songs to you. Anyway, we have some stuff that we can go over. I look so small, not small. Also, I just realized that I'm wearing the same shirt as the girl in the thumbnail. I didn't realize, but yep, we're dressed the same because we are the same. All right, we have a lot of things that we can go over tonight. We'll see what we actually touch base on, though. Let's say hello. Adam, hi, Wumpworth, send the link to Tony. It's first of all, the quote is send Tony the link. And secondly, he didn't ask me for it. But if he did, I would send it to him. Unlike you. And I don't know where I'm going. And I just don't understand, no, why everybody sing along. I feel like a stranger. All right, anyway, so Vengeance Steven, hello. Help, I'm being overrun by migrant hotels. Are you rioting? Are you? Oh, wait, Vengeance Steven, are you rioting right now? Immigrant hotel, same thing. Courtney Ross, hello. Carrie R, hello. And Breathe Booker, hello. Michael Coulter, hello. Backhand's here. Backhand's here on time. Well, I think. Hopefully he's still here. Saw, hello. Frank, my mom's ex-boyfriend's here. And Viking, hello. Why I feel like a stranger. AV Tom, hello. Your thumbnail sure is missing a sleeve. We'll talk to Grok about that. Oh, in the sky. What did you leave besides this singer? Did it blip for anyone else? I hope not. Now come, you never say goodbye. Wait, Sam says he doesn't have access to Discord? Why don't you have access to Discord? Did somebody block you? My Discord or somebody else's? McGuinevere, hello. Garfield, happy Labor Day. I'm celebrating by being at work. Yay. Well, it is Labor Day after all. My Labor Day was fine until my daughter backed into my truck. Women drivers, am I right? Why did she back into your truck? Why couldn't she just back into not your truck? Why did she do that? It's worse than the deer she hit or you hit last month. Is she hitting a lot of things? Maybe we need to send her back into driver's ed. No freebie music. Yeah, you know what? No freebie music. I'm gonna have to stop serenading everybody right now. You can only listen to that music from now on if you join, if you become a member. Tim F, hello. See, Tim F is not a member, and so he didn't get to listen to our secret special band. Oh, no Discord because I'm on the road. Gotcha. He doesn't have the app. I've never crossed boners. You guys, guess what? My birthday is on Saturday. So I think what we need to do is get me to 5 million subscribers by Saturday because that's my birthday. That's the goal. Okay. So right now we are at, I believe, what was it, 762? What did you leave? Hello? Am I back, please? Please tell me I'm back. She's back. Okay, progress. Okay, we lost a bunch of people in that catastrophe, so that was fun. We love that. Yeah, I just had to go have a little chat with the router there. No, okay. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I should leave. Yeah. Anyway, where's Chungus? So I think I'm going to rename the dogs. Here, Chunk. So I'm going to rename Penelope Stompy. And then I'm going to rename Cricket Kaka. And then I'm going to name Chungus Muffin Purpagurk. What do you guys think? Hello, butt crack? Are you saying that you saw my butt crack, even though my pants are like up to my shoulder blades? Sloppy? No, Stompy. Stompy, Kaka, and Muffin Purpagurk. do. You have pink lipstick. Electric Callboy has a song about Purpagurk. Is that Norwegian? I think it's German. Electric Callboy, they're a German band. They have a song called Muffin Purpagurk, and it's about their guinea pig that died. And Chungus looks like a capybara, which is a big guinea pig. No, AV Tom, no. Stompy, Kaka, Muffin Purpagurk. Muffin Purpagurk. Look it up. It's a song by Electric Callboy. And if you watch the music video, you get to watch their guinea pig go on a bunch of adventures. The guinea pig dies in a way you don't expect. Yeah. But I'm not giving it away. You have to watch the music video. I only listen to Crossbone River. Yo, their subscriber count went up. You guys. You mean Eskimo Callboy. They're original. Isn't that like so stupid? So Electric Callboy, their name for over 10 years, by the way. Like over 10 years, their name was Eskimo Callboy. But as soon as they gained a smidge of success in the US, they had to change their name because of all the were harassing them and threatening them, and they lost shows. They got kicked off of lineups because other weak bands were like, we're not going to play with them because of their name. I want to know who those fucking bands were because I want to boycott them. You guys all suck, whatever band. They were probably some type of metal band, I'm sure, which I don't really listen to anyway. But still, they were Mouse Rat before that. I do remember a band called Mouse Rat. It was them? No. Hold on. What did you leave besides this singer? No, Mouse Rat's like still releasing stuff. What did you leave besides this singer? They were Mouse Rat was formerly Mouse Rat was fucking Andy Dwyer. I saw that picture of Chris Pratt and it was just like, that guy looks familiar. Parks and Rec, they change the band name all the time. Gotcha. It's all coming back to me now. Bye, little Sebastian. It probably wasn't a metal band, most likely a shitty leftist core band. Well, but Electric Callboy is like a metal core something or other band. And so like they're gonna be on lineups with like similar music to them for the most part. Obviously, it's not gonna be like that all the time. But I want to know what friggin' bands. Yeah, so many things get a name change when they come to the US. Some it's human beings. Crossbone River was originally Parallel Tendon Lake. They had to change it because it was confusing. Then we were Black Crow Boat, and that one didn't stick. That's what happened with Parallel Tendon Lake. Yeah. Yeah, then the Boners were born. All right. You guys, big news. Look at this. So Elizabeth Holmes. I was like, oh my God, who is running this account, right? Elizabeth Holmes started tweeting again. And this is like the Elizabeth Holmes account. Like you can go back. She hasn't tweeted since 2015, but now suddenly she's tweeting all over again. And like you can see it's all the Theranos stuff and everything like that. Well, okay, so I was like, who the hell is running this account? I just need to show you this, okay? Post engagements, okay, likes. Elizabeth Holmes. Liked my tweet. Still, just in case if you're wondering if I was like Twitter famous, I am now. Elizabeth Holmes. But who is running that account? It's not her. She's in prison. And her profile says, mostly my words posted by others. So it's not her. Elizabeth Holmes, if it's your husband liked my tweet, you better get a divorce. That's how that works or something, right? I think it's her. She's in a low-level prison. But it says, her profile, it says right here, look. Look, right here. First of all, she needs to stop shutting off her comments. Mostly my words posted by others. Others, not by her. They're not posted by her. They're posted by others. Yeah, life changes when you get that Holmes bump. Yeah, I'm going to have 5 million subscribers for sure now. So that's the goal, you guys. Back to what my goals are because my birthday is coming up. And so for my birthday, I really want 5 million subscribers. And so I think that everybody needs to force their family this Labor Day season or Labor Day holiday to talk to their family about the gift of subscribing to my channel. Um, and then and then they can subscribe, and then I'll have 5 million subscribers. You know what I mean? Because like if all 762 people that are subscribed, they talk to their family members, that has to be 5 million people at some point, right? Because then all of their family subscribes, and then they tell their family to subscribe, and then they tell their family to subscribe. It's got to be 5 million people at some point. I assume you'll be showing up in black turtlenecks and weird man voice, but like your weird bestie. No, because I need 5 million subscribers, and she doesn't have 5 million subscribers. So I'm not going to emulate her because she kind of lost everything, right? So I can't emulate her, but I can emulate somebody who has 5 million subscribers. I don't know who that is, though. Probably should have mentioned this plan yesterday. I know, but you know what? I actually just came up with this like an hour ago. Like it was like right before the stream started. I was like, oh my God, you know what? I can ask everybody. I can tell everybody like, hey, I need 5 million subscribers for my birthday. And I just figured like, you guys would all like, everybody wants to, give a nice birthday present to somebody on their birthday, right? Like, isn't that like a thing? And so don't you want to give me that for my birthday? We would all have to make 227,273 individual accounts. When's your birthday? My birthday's on Saturday, Paul. My birthday's Saturday. I said it 100 times. My birthday, not really, but I said my birthday's on Saturday. And so for my birthday, I want 5 million subscribers. I'm not asking you to make extra accounts. That doesn't count. But what I want you to do is threaten your family and tell them that they have to subscribe. Hello, person. I still don't know your name. Bills. Is that Bilsa? Bills. Biles. Bulls. Assbutt's here. Ooh, Assbutt. Hold on. Assbutt. Was that a good one? Or I don't know. We'll have to pick a good one. This one's for Mayhem Bear.
Makes me want a hot dog real bad.
But what if we got like a...
Lillian, get my pistol.
That's exciting. Oh,
the sky is blue, the grass is green, and we are white. What a wonderful world.
we'll find one. What about gifted memberships? What do you mean? Well, if you want to listen to Crossbone River, you're going to have to become a member. You know that. I want beer and some butthole pics. Hold on. Yeah, check your email. Where's Mint? I don't know where Mint is. She hides all the time. How about the fake German heiress? Oh, well, she doesn't talk to me. So she lost it all too. So I can't emulate her. But what I can do is just tell people like, hey, I want 5 million subscribers by my birthday. Your numbers go up when you do Shelly. Is that right? You jerk. All right, you jerk. Listen up. Oh, did you get more Cecil butthole pics? I knew it. Okay, Assbutt loves hot dogs. Assbutt gets a hot dog.
It makes me want a hot dog real bad.
We have a lot of
Yeah,
sounds.
fuck those clowns.
Oh, wait, this one I forgot.
And it's all about smashing boxes here.
Yeah. I want a Volkswagen box. Go, someone buy it for me. Courtney, will you join Forest Mommy as MC at AskCon? Ooh, should I do that? That's in January, right? I could probably do that. Maybe I might be a terrible MC, but I probably be a good one. I could probably figure out how to be a good one by then. Is there like MC classes that I should take, or should I just bring this energy? If I brought this energy, I think we could I could do a good job. I forgot what I was going to do, but I'll do that. I'll just bring this energy. What is AskCon? What is AskCon, you ask? Well, let's find out. Let's take a look-see here. And I don't know where I'm going. And I just don't understand, no, why I feel like a stranger. Hey, Assbutt, can you learn Crossbone River songs? What if, Assbutt, what if you learned some Crossbone River songs? Feel like a stranger. This is falling as the sky. And what did you leave besides this anger? Okay. I'll learn anything you want. Crossbone River is a my mom dated the bass player back in the 90s. And then they broke up. So you could call her like a regular old Yoko Ono, I suppose. I don't have any questions. Is that Aspet on the other end here, ready to answer my questions? You guys, so here is Con. I'm linking it. I feel a little like kooky, obviously. And you guys, guess what? I didn't have any watermelon drink. No watermelon drink. All right, let's explore AskCon together. Oh yeah, Frank says that he was Bill back in the 90s and dated my mom. Horseshoes and hand grenades, which by the way, you guys are getting fucking Joe Exotic. This is gonna be amazing. Oh, let's see here. Thanks for sharing the site. It's going to be officially updated October 1st. Full deets and shit. Okay, so we don't have all. Okay, so we have January 23rd and 24th. At AskCon 2026, we aim to bring you the most engaging and thought-provoking content in the podcasting world. We believe in the power of stories and discussions to inspire and inform our listeners. Yay! Okay, so updating officially a month from now, October 1st. So if you guys are interested in AskCon, I suppose I should be an MC. Did you know that Elizabeth Holmes liked my tweet? Do we have a new prospective member of the Boners? He would be I think Frank actually plays an instrument as well, so he would be one of two talented people in the band. Yeah. And I insist on singing. I don't care what you guys say. Crossbone river in the sky. Yes, Courtney and Forest Mommy emceeing the event would kill the universe. And that's what we need to do to build a better life for the future. Hello, Andrew Thomas. Andrew Thomas is here. And I just don't understand. And I saw that Ashley was here. Ashley, hello. So AskCon, we have to consider AskCon now. You guys, Content Hotel is starting soon. So I hope you guys tell me all about it when you go, or whoever goes. Yes, and 5 million subscribers by Saturday. We got to get from 762 to 5. Did I say 500? Wait, what? 762 to 5 million. Me, I play bass. Yeah, so you do. So you and Aspet would be the only talented members of the Boners if he were to join. But I would still insist on singing. Okay. Okay, I'm the one who introduced you all to this band. If it wasn't for me, I'm like the Alan Fuchs of this moment, all right? If it wasn't for me, we wouldn't even know what Crossbone River was. Oh, sorry. Stop talking about me. Just be hot and funny and do your show. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I kind of blacked out for a minute and forgot what we were doing. And that's how this show goes. And I don't know where I'm going. What did I put in the description? Does anyone remember? But talking about Aspet is hot and funny. No, I'm just letting Frank know that, as we get new band members for our Crossbone River cover band, Which, by the way, the reason why I was asking But if he could learn some Crossbone River songs wasn't because I was asking him to join our cover band. It was because he does live streams on Thursdays, sometimes Wednesdays, depending on what's going on. And he will play music. He will perform it for you. And so, I just thought like, hey, listen, if you want to check out Crossbone River's catalog in advance, because I don't think anybody has actually heard anything by them since like 1994. So, and guess who saw them live? Me, multiple times. I also watched my mom get hammered and make requests in the front row in the middle of the day when I was like 8. Always Thursday. We'll play a request. Yay! Yeah, we need Aspa to get caught up on some Crossbone River. Probably Goodbye. And then I'll be like my mom. Like, play Goodbye! And then get kicked out. She didn't get kicked out. But he did say goodbye to her. What a great moment. What a great memories. That was a funny time. If you guys have never heard of Rainbow Valley, hammered like drunk, yes, she got drunk. She was really drunk. If you need a keyboard player, I'm your man. But Aspa plays the keyboard. I never hammered your mom in front of you. She was wasted. Did you announce court stock, the course of the lineup? I haven't, because I haven't talked to Bill yet. Yeah. I'm shy. I'm scared. I'm nervous to talk to Bill or anyone from Crossbone River. Did you know I'm shy, you guys? And I just don't understand, no, why I feel like a stranger. Such a good song. That's a really good song. I fucking love that song. This is falling in the sky. So, okay. So let me just pull this up real quick. We're going to go over this really quick because this is short and sweet. But dude, Abby. What did you leave besides this singer? Just sing to Bill. He'd be like, what the fuck? And then he'd be like, my butt itches. And then he'd start scratching my head again. Exactly, Aspet's the only keyboard player you ever need. And what did you need besides this singer? Or not need, leave, but both. All right, you guys. So you guys know who these conjoined twins are? Look at this. So if you know anything about their names are Abby and Brittany Hensel. We're loving it, both McDonald's and newborn. We need new journalists in the world. No Child Left Behind has left so many people behind. This is a terrible headline. What the fuck? Okay. We have some conjoined twins here. One of them got married a few years ago. Did anyone else have PTSD of the stream freezing when she started singing? What the fuck? What does that mean, Paul? Enjoy your ban. So one of them got married in 2021, which was already a bizarre phenomenon. Okay. Like we had questions. Remember, we had a lot of questions. And sadly, they answered, and I did not like what we heard because, yeah, they admitted that when the one who got married was intimate with her partner, the other one would just put on some headphones and listen to a podcast, which sounds insane. I'm going to tell you something right now. I mean, I don't have a conjoined twin, thankfully, but I do have some siblings. I have 2. And if for some reason I was like attached to one of them, I'm going to tell you right now, I'd be like, you can't ever have sex around me. You can't do that. No. And then I would go to the police if they did. All right. I'm not going to sit there and put on some headphones and listen to a podcast while my sister's getting railed next to me. That's disgusting. So here we go. So here are some pictures of these conjoined twins. We're going to read the article and we have to go through some of these pictures, okay? All right. So Abby and Brittany Hensel stopped off for a snack with their newborn. You're not snacking at McDonald's, by the way. You're becoming a fat cow. I know from experience. Grabbing a bite to eat at McDonald's before heading off. So this right here says stop for a snack with their newborn. The dynamic duo were photographed walking around and holding a baby carrier, wearing a tank top and a pair of jeans and shorts. What I want to know is what do they have to shop the plus size section or something? Also, no, don't they share a vag? Yeah, who the fuck is this two-headed broad not be able to? I'm telling you, like you just put on your headphones and then you're like, okay, what? They shop the plus head section. I'm just the two chatted and laughed with a friend before giving a goodbye hug, putting the carrier in the back and hopping into their gray Tesla. After which it seems they drove up to grab some food at the popular fast food chain. Abby and Brittany have been photographed multiple times enjoying a life of domesticity in recent weeks, running errands in their tiny Minnesota town. Why are you bothering them? Recently, the twins dropped their Labradoodle. Oh, I wanted to say something else entirely, and it's not a word. Their Labradoodle off at a groomer while Abby's husband, Josh Bowling, went grocery shopping. Cool. We don't care. The three still haven't come out publicly to say that this is their child definitively, but it certainly seems like they welcomed a little one into their lives recently. As you know, it was revealed last year Abby and Josh tied the knot in 2021, causing a stir online. Bottom line, a happy meal's great, but it seems no one can be happier than Abby and Brittany these days. What a stupid way to end this. But here, there are some troubling pictures in here that we have to go over. Okay, here they are putting the baby into the car. Why we have a picture of this is insane. Okay, all right, bye. That girl, she's like, get out of here. Stop talking to me. I don't like you that much. This is disturbing. Excuse me. Can we zoom in, or is it going to do one of those things? Oh, it did one of those things. We have not one woman driver, but two. Could you imagine how chaotic that situation has to be with two of them behind the wheel like that? That has to be horrendous. Because again, it's not just one woman driver, but it's two behind the wheel. Who has a driver's license? I guess both of them. They both have to. For some reason, I thought they both had husbands. I thought I heard something recently about the other one being hitched. But I know for a fact it was Abby that got married. And Brittany was single. Wah, wah. Ooh. This should not be legal. You should not allow two. It's already bad enough having like a backseat driver, especially when it's a woman, like telling you what to do. But then you have like the other person also has control. Do you know how insane that is? This is terrifying. I'm sorry, this is terrifying. There are dangers of the road, and they should definitely not have a Tesla. Those things are those things are like one of the fastest cars like on the road. I mean, obviously, like you got Ferraris and Lamborghinis and shit, but like Teslas are not, and they're quick. They just like I can't believe they haven't slammed into a couple of walls with that thing. But there you have it. It looks like they're carrying a baby around, whether it's theirs or not. They have a baby, and they're driving. I heard they each had to pay separate college tuition. That would have been a nightmare. I bet you they had to get the same degree, or else, like, how else would they have been able to like both attend school the whole time, right? And they're both teachers. They're teachers now. What do you think they do if they get into a heated argument with each other? Oh my God. One of them should be missing their head by now. If you think about it. I wonder if the baby has two heads. Well, their situation is not like something you just pass down to your children. It was more of a medical anomaly. I definitely think they've hit the wall. Oh man. Hatebreed, are you behind right now? Courtney versus Tim Pool rap battle. Well, we're not gonna have it in the front yard of my childhood home if that's what you're suggesting. Because that's where the Tim Pool rap battle happened back in 2023. I also once had a dream that I met Gavin Rossdale at a mall that like kind of doesn't really exist anymore. Does it still exist? He was at the Panda Express. I don't even know if that mall has ever had a Panda Express. Who's the mom on paper? I don't know. I'm assuming that if Abby was the one who did not have the headphones on during sex, then she's the mom. Right? Maybe the scientist that studies them gave them a baby doll like they did Coco the gorilla. Is there a scientist that currently studies them? What else are they gonna study? That like they're like scary to look at? They are scary to look at. Are they not scary? They're like scary to look at. Oh, I'm just being mean. God damn. That's really mean. Hi, Juju. This is Muffin Perpigurg now. Do those count as 3 cents? That's what I would think. But they've decided that because the non-married one puts on her headphones and turns her head to the side, that she's no longer participating. Are you Muffin Perpigurg? Oh no. Oh, what happened now? Is there an F in the chat? Why does she do that? Ugh. Oh my God. She hasn't lost any more weight. She hasn't gained any weight, but she's still only down 2 pounds. And I can tell. You're beautiful the way you are, but my God, you are heavy. I love your beautiful face. Matt Stamp! When the kid grows older, what do you mean your mom only has one head? Well, how many of you people are just like keeping your kids trapped inside of a house, not meeting other people until they're older? Hi, Smoochy Poochie. That's Muffin Perpigurg to you, Spike. Yeah, her name was Changa Choo Choo, but she's now Muffin Perpigurg. And Penelope, wait, is Penelope in here? Penelope, I think Penelope's here. Where the fuck is Penelope? I never know where my dog is. Which, by the way, can I just tell you, I'm kind of in a fight with her right now. Yesterday, she was like, and I thought she was hurt, and I was like, so I was like laying with her and like holding her all day. She's fine. I thought it was like not one of those things where like, oh God, it's an emergency. She has to go to the ER or anything. But she definitely was like, It didn't look too good. I was like, oh, is something wrong with my dog? And then it wasn't. She's fine. She was just nursing her foot for no reason because she's a butthead. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to pull up the chat while talking, and this is not really working. Excuse me. I need a producer, please. I was producer Penelope, producer Stompy. She's nowhere to be found. Okay. Who did we get for members? Sorry. Okay. Here we go. Frank. Okay, Frank just gifted 5 memberships, and who did they go to? Not MA. So should we just take the live streams and just clip them and send the clips to MA? Okay. Anyway, it went to Sam. Oh, Sam, now you can listen to Crossbone River. Big Raj, Laundry Room, Auntie M, Grumpy Old Ninja, what the? No, I'm not saying all that. Okay, pipe down, grumpy old whoever you are. No, stop it. Okay, that's enough out of you. Your name is long enough. Anyway, so is Chungus still farted? Muffin Perperkirk. It's not your name. I never actually named her. Chungus hasn't farted in a while, but now that you mentioned it, she probably will tonight. The other night, I remember being on Simcast, it was like a couple weeks ago, and I was bragging about how, Cricket doesn't have an attitude anymore. She used to get really upset with me when I streamed too much, and she would pee on my bed, and it'd be so annoying because then I'd have to change all my sheets in the middle of the night when all I want to do is go to bed. And she's gotten used to the schedule. She doesn't do that anymore. And as soon as I logged off, I found her mid pee on my bed. And I was like, you can't be serious right now. Very annoying. Because you can't just change the sheets because it goes to the mattress. So you have to clean up the mattress too. It's just, annoying. Stuffing my face at the moment. Yes. But you can listen to Crossbone River with us now. We haven't watched all of the Crossbone River videos, and we have to keep watching them, which, by the way, okay, wow, we're all over the place right now, but members only streams. So if you know anything about me, I've already talked about this before. So my mom dated a guy back in the 90s. He was in a band. The band was called Crossbone River. And so for our members only stream, we decided they have a YouTube channel. And so we were watching videos on their YouTube channel, and they actually have quite a few live videos, the concert videos. That, right? So we were watching them, trying to see if we could spot my mom in the crowd. And we haven't watched all of them yet. So we're gonna keep doing that on some more future members only streams. So if that's your thing, you should become a member. If you want to find my mom. And they're peak 90s too, this band. Everything about them is very 90s. The way that they were dressed and their hair, the music video that they did, all the sound of their music is so 90s. Okay, no one's listening again. Never mind. Now I feel like an idiot. All right, so because of that, I think what we're gonna do, I think we should watch some Cardi B. So Cardi, apparently there's been this lawsuit going on. I didn't know anything about this, but but you're gonna get a bunch of sounds again. I almost gave you that one. Whoops. Yeah.
And it's all about smashing boxes here.
It makes me want a hot dog real bad.
Yay. Aspa with $10. Stifler's mom is less than Courtney. Yes, yes, yes. I'm not a mom. So that probably helps, right? What if I had a kid and didn't know about it? My 20s were a weird time. And I'm about to be 40, which means I need 5 million subscribers by Saturday. MA, we were just talking about our members only streams. You need to become a member. You need to get a gifted membership from someone. Because we had so much fun last time. We did. We had a big party. And I don't know where I'm going. Okay, so let's see here. Watch live as Cardi B testifies in a civil trial over assault allegations made by a former security guard. So this looks like she is the defendant. What if you had an extra head and didn't know about it? Well, that would be fucking crazy. Where would I put it? Oh, Frank just got out of the shower. Or maybe he's getting in the shower? I don't really know. So you guys, so Saturday is my birthday. And so for my birthday, I'm going to need 5 million subscribers. I think we can do it. All right, this is 3 hours long. So I don't know if we're going to do the whole thing, but we're going to watch some of it because it was hilarious. I saw some of the clips and it was just too funny. And I just don't understand, no, why I feel like a stranger. I just want to keep singing that song. All right, here we go.
You never touch your nose like this?
No.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, well, so let me take our morning recess. Why don't we start back up at 10:50. In the meantime, if you cannot discuss the case with anyone, including other jurors.
I don't know if I can curse, but
Excuse me. I think, did we make it? Maybe I should just look for the highlights to when it was funny, like the funny parts.
That's all.
What did Cardi B do? Well, apparently her security guard is claiming that she assaulted him. Healer's here. You guys, I don't know if you guys heard about this, but Healer has cancer. He has a legion of men in his butt. Healer. And if he super chats you, you need to send the money back. Just as far as the sky. What did you leave besides this anger?
He asked the question.
How come you never said goodbye? Oh, yeah. Oh.
We already discussed that. He was lodging objections, but you're going to be asking questions? Is that the plan?
Yes, this board is going to be asking the questions. The request is to.
No, we discussed that you can go beyond the scope. Just typically, if it's your witness, you're doing the objections, okay? I'll let it go this time.
All right, come on. Let's get to the good part. Should I look for the highlights instead?
Objection relevance.
Over.
how I got into the music industry. Well, I became like a social media personality, And I had a manager at the time, and he always noticed that like I will always like do.
I'm not gonna lie, this is
songs my
already
way,
boring
like
me a
my
lot.
wording. And I was like, "You're really witty and you're really quick. You should try making."
You know what? I thought this was gonna be more fun to watch the whole thing, and I'm myself am like too bored. I can't do this. Courtney's the singer and Frank sniffs butt. Why is Frank sniffing the butt? I thought he played the bass. Chungus is the butt sniffer. And how come you never said goodbye? I just heard sneezing in my room. There was another one. I found it already, and I was like, no, we're not going to watch that one. But okay, we'll just watch this real quick. We'll watch the short one because I'm sorry, I'm not going to sit through. I don't know. I'm going to sit through 3 hours of it. I'm not subjecting everybody to that. Just going to do it by myself, and I'll clip out the good parts. So here we go. We're going to watch this. This was somebody else is telling us these are the funny parts. So let's hope that this. Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, look.
I'm looking. I don't agree.
Okay.
Did you call her fat?
No, I was calling her.
Okay. Just come on.
Here's why Cardi B is being sued. The plaintiff, Imani Ellis, says that in 2018,
This
Cardi
is
B
nowhere near
physically
as
assaulted
fun
her.
as I was hoping it was going to be.
There. I mean, you're not wrong, but you didn't have to say it. I mean, good Lord.
You were at a high level of anger when you were chest to chest, right?
I was more on a high level of concern, very concerned.
Why were you concerned?
Because I'm pregnant and this girl's about to beat my ass. Hello?
Hello. Hello. I'm here.
Bruh.
Was your security guard drove you there?
Yes.
Did he go up with you?
No, I don't want a guy that I work with to know I'm going to a vagina doctor.
She's got a point.
Are you disabled? Yes or no?
At that moment, when you're pregnant, I'm very disabled. You want me to tell you the things I can't do?
Fine. What was your...
Excuse me, can you record me real quick? Can you record me real quick?
Get somebody else to do it.
What was your disability on February 24th of 2018?
I was pregnant. I couldn't protect myself, even if I wanted to. She's like twice my size.
No problem. How many months pregnant were you?
I was around 13 to 12 weeks.
4 months? 3 months?
13 to 12 weeks.
3 to 4 months. Fair enough?
Good question.
Did you have a bulging belly?
No, I didn't.
Did Miss Imani Ellis know that you were pregnant?
She knows that I'm a patient. When you're a patient to go see a medical anything, you shouldn't even try to fight nobody. You don't know what disability they have.
Yup.
I hate these edits.
both of
These
your
edits
hands
are
free.
really annoying me. You know what? We're not going to talk about Cardi B after all. This is actually boring me to death. This happens all the time. I try to plan something out, and then I realize I'm bored of it before the stream even starts. So I'm sorry, everybody. We tried, but it was just those. I'm sorry, but those edits were making me feel retarded, and we already know that I'm retarded. Do you guys want to see Penelope? This means we have one last thing to go over. You know what that is? Laura Loomer. Laura Loomer did not shut up. Man, she did not shut up. Cardi B drugged and robbed a dude and bragged about it. This is not the trial for that, though. Yeah, Cardi boring. I'm sorry, but those edits were just so Those edits were terrible. I'm sure they took a long time or whatever, but like, my God, they were just, it was edits for retards. Yeah, we're all dumber for having listened to that. I couldn't get through, like, how long did we go over that? For like a minute and a half? I couldn't do it. I was trying so hard. All right, everybody, let's all sit here in silence because I forgot what I was doing, as usual. Do you guys want to talk about The Rock? Or our favorite person ever, Greta Thunberg? Brain rot edits for Zoomers, dude. I'm telling you, I couldn't tell what the hell was going on. It was very stupid. Where's Penelope? Okay. Laura Loomer, wasn't it? But we could talk about The Rock, too. Okay. Hi, Juju. Oh, no. Muffin Purpagurk, no. Oh, thank you. Your mouth smells better. Her mouth smelled like a trash can this morning. Say hello. Your friends want to say hi, honey. You want to say hi? Oh, I love you so much. Have anything to say? You had a lot to say yesterday. No, you dare. No. Penelope tried to show everybody my breasts. Naughty doggy. You're very cute. That was a very cute moment. Somebody's jealous. Chungus, do you want to say hi to MA? Yeah. She's your biggest fan. Courtney, want to know about The Rock? What's he been up to? He hasn't really been up to much. He got off the gear, and everybody seems to think that he has become a vegan. It is really silly. Oh my God, I had funny videos to show you. I forgot about them. Oh my, but we have to talk about The Rock. Oh no, what do we do? I had to tell you about Elizabeth Holmes, and the whole thing just derailed. Then Assbutt showed up. It was just a whole thing. Okay, so there's actually, like, I saved a couple posts that were in favor of what I thought. But you've got, like, this person right here, what happened to The Rock, and you see him here clearly on steroids, and here he's not on steroids. People are, like, not understanding, like, what happened to The Rock? He's 53 years old, and he's still in, like, really good shape. Like, he's still he's still fucking huge. He's just not abnormally gigantic. And for some reason, it just means that he is, like, he got sick. It's the weirdest thing. Like, this right here. The Rock is currently going viral after losing a lot of muscle. Yeah, he's not on gear anymore. That's it. Like, look. This is what he looked like before he started taking steroids. People forget. Like, it's not that different, right? But then when he started taking steroids and he got gigantic, suddenly everyone, like, oh yeah, he just knows how to lift and eat steak. He's transitioning from The Rock to paper. He just doesn't take steroids anymore. I guess when he had those heart problems, he got off gear. He looks like he's wearing a pajama shirt. Okay, that part I agree, and I'm that concerns me a bit. But this, like, I don't like this guy right here. He says he makes a valid point. Unpopular opinion. Seeing The Rock potentially dialing back the roids at 53 years is refreshing to see. This guy is still ridiculously fit, and I'd rather he show the reality of being healthy than celebrating another roided out heart attack of a celebrity fitness male at 55. Exactly. What is the point in going on steroids and taking them forever and ever and ever and ever and ever if you're just gonna die? Like, why don't you just take care of yourself? I think he looks fantastic. I think he looks like he's probably in roughly the same shape as he was when he was a young wrestler. And like all these people that are shitting on him, like, oh my God, he's so he's like sick now or whatever. Like he could still beat the shit out of you. He's still significantly larger than you. He's still in way better shape than you. Shut up. Yeah, he had to be buff for the WWE ring, and he would he was like rather lean at the time. That was before he was all freaking geared up, and he was still in an incredible shape. I just think it's so stupid how like people panic and they do this kind of crap. Like, okay, well then get in the ring with him. I want to see you beat the shit out of him because you're clearly so much buffer than him. You're naturally as big as he was when he was all roided out. Totally. Yeah, he saw Hulk Hogan dying and got out of the steroid game. Yeah, there's that. That's a rapid weight loss. I don't even know when the last time he was like that huge. Like when I don't know. I don't pay that much attention to him. But still, like he looks great. I still think he's an idiot, but he still looks fantastic. So do you think it's a little too late to get healthy? Too much damage to his heart? I don't know because I'm retarded. So I probably wouldn't be able to sort that out. I'm sure his doctor probably advised him. I'm sure. But like his joints are probably like, thank you, silence. They're probably like, praise Jesus and everyone else around. Now we don't have all his joints are probably killing him essentially. Like they're probably doing a lot better now. But the pajama shirt is a bit of a concern. Yes. Courtney, try to do the Rock's eye thing. That. You're so cute. Look how cute. Cricket's right here. And Muffin Purpagurk is right here. Hi. That was very cute. I love you. Okay. Do you smell what the Rock is cooking? Rudy Poo candy ass. That. Okay. So now that we're done talking about The Rock, we have to look at this lady. Speaking of terrible woman drivers, that seems to be a theme tonight.
Baby, one more time.
This is me every day. We're gonna watch it on a loop for a while. So this girl is screaming along to Britney Spears' Baby One More Time. Oh, are you gonna leave? I love you. And was already driving so erratically that she looked away and looked up and could not save herself. Now, here's the thing. I've had moments where I got lost in the sauce while driving, But all it took was a little brake tap and maybe a little whoop whoop, and we were good to go. None of this has ever happened to me when I was driving like a maniac. And still a better driver than any Indian. And I just want to know, how does it get this out of control, ladies? She looked like she was about to cry. Crazy breakup. Maybe. She said, hit me one more time. It happened. I mean, yeah, I guess. But how do we get to this point, ladies? I've seen this happen a couple of times where like, it's just you're so immersed in not driving that this happens to you. I saw another one where a lady, she actually rented a car. I wonder if I can find that one. She rented a car through Turo, so it was like a personal thing. It's like Turo is like an Airbnb but for cars, right? So you're renting somebody's car for the day, but it's like another person's. And next video, oops, I did it again. And she was texting the whole time. The dash cam was showing her texting, and then she randomly lost control and just went into a ditch. She didn't spin out or anything. She just was like, oh shit, and just into a ditch. She couldn't, I don't know, tap the brake and go whoop. She just, and then hit a mailbox. It was terrible. So here, if we're going to talk about women drivers and how bad they are, here is an adorable version of a bad woman driver. Look at this. The little baby. This little cat was disabled, lost use of his back legs. And so he didn't know how to use them. And so he spun out. Look at his dumb face. Poor baby, you need help. Oh, no. Oh, it hurts my heart, but it's so funny. Oh, you're so cute. It's just also like disabled animals in their wheelchairs is really fucking cute. Look at what a baby. I love you. So there we have it today, you guys. Women drivers. We've got Frank's daughter backing into his truck. We've got this lady screaming to baby one more time and wrecking her car. We've got this cat that doesn't know how to use its new wheelchair. What was the other one? I already forgot. Mad Stan with the $5. We haven't heard her tonight. It's Brittany, bitch. Oh my gosh. That song. Well, there's two of them, right? She has the song. I think that's the Work Bitch song, right? It starts like Brittany, bitch. But then there's the one that she did with will.i.am, Bad at Music. Remember that guy? That song is so fucking terrible. It makes me want to rip my eyes out. Britney Spears, her shit was so good at one point in time, and it just. Her dad shoved a bunch of lithium down her gullet and forced her into a conservatorship, and it all went downhill. He got the Frank Horn. I give him the Frank Horn as a joke. I'm old news. What do you mean you're old news? Too soon. It only happened a few hours ago. Sorry. No, what? Frank, what's happening? Probably the only time I almost wrecked my car was because someone was reversing on an almost empty highway with a 70-mile-per-hour speed limit because they were trying to back pull onto the shoulder. This feels. They wanted to avoid some ice in the road. Well, that's not how you avoid other cars. Is the thing. This feels very on brand for you, MA. This just seems like something that would happen in your life. So first of all, with Frank Horn, I just want you guys to know, Frank gets the horn remix. And I like to give Matt Stam the horn as a joke. Ban Brittany's dad. Yeah, if we haven't already, mods, ban Brittany's dad if you see him. His name's Jamie Spears. He's banned. He's missing a leg. Is he dead yet? I had a rusted out van burst into 10-foot high flames on the side of the highway after I got out and walked away. Wow. That happened to me once. I was in a Jeep Cherokee and it had faulty wiring in the dashboard and it just burst into flames. Yeah, that sucked. I got cut off on an icy highway that caused my first accident. Jesus. Not until Lou Taylor gets put on trial, then he will be. Ah, yes. Dude, when is Lou Taylor going to be on trial, man? She's been attached to so many scandals, and now she's going to sue me. No, she won't. She'll never know who I am. Because I don't have 5 million subscribers yet. And so since I don't have 5 million subscribers, Lou Taylor is not going to know who I am. I shit my pants twice. That was a bad accident. Is it because of the legion of men in your butt, Healer? Hey, you guys, Healer has cancer. We haven't mentioned it enough tonight, but Healer has cancer. And so just let you know, if he sends you any money, you have to send it back because his cancer needs it. I can have the purge siren. I don't want to step on any toes. Wait, is that this? I don't think that's what it is, but you can have this.
I'm sorry for your loss. Grandmas are really special.
They are. Mine was weird and crazy and annoying, but she was still my grandma.
I should probably cut that one down a little bit. Were you going to talk about Laura Loomer? I don't know, probably. Yeah, twice in the same pants or 2 times, 2 separate times. Yeah, Healer, sorry to hear about your legions. Yeah, if Little Tay can make $15 million on OF, I can get 5 million subs by Saturday. Yeah, after turning 40, you can't trust a fart. You really shouldn't. You should be very careful with farts. I've never mind. I don't. That's going to get like, and I don't know where I'm going. And I just don't understand. How many is a legion? Well, you were the one who said that a legion was a lot of men. And so, I don't know. Let's Google that, huh? How many men is a legion? Oh, someone's Googled that. The number of men in a Roman legion varied significantly throughout history, but typically ranged from 4,200 to 6,000 soldiers. Healer, what the fuck? 400 probably? You're way off. Tell us your poop stories. Well, actually, no, I wasn't going to tell a poop story. I was just going to say I've trained my butthole, but I can like, I can like keep things in and let things out and then be like, okay, now we have to go to the bathroom, you know? Like get relieve the immediate pressure and then without ruining the pants. We don't believe you. You have to show us. And you can't like see it happening. I don't know what my butthole looks like when I do it, you know? Like I can't. I don't think there's like a way to like show it, but I've just managed to be like, oh, I'm feeling gassy. And then there's like a pucker that you do. And you can like, and then you're like, oh, okay, but also you gotta, I just like train my butthole. I never should have said anything. Look at the dogs. See? Muffin Purpagurk. That's just too long of a name for you. You're Chungus. Yeah, you're the Chungus. Do your tail again. That was cute. Oh, they can't see it anyway. There are whole companies dedicated to showing that stuff, but listen, on today's episode, Courtney describes the anatomy of a fart. But like but no, like I figured out how you can trust it. You don't trust it and you control it, and then how did it evolve into this? I don't know. I'm scared because I don't know if we should just be like, okay, time to read the Laura Loomer deposition now that has talked about training your butthole to trust a fart. When you don't trust a fart and then you train your butthole to let it out. Oh man, this is really bad. Thankfully, people don't hate me enough to like clip stuff. Maybe they do. So maybe tonight's the night we find out that they do. Kegel exercises, but for a butt. Trust a fartian? Yeah, you could. Well, like, so it's the thing is that like you can't trust the fart, but you can trust your butthole with the fart. You know? Yes. Whatever aspect shows up, poo humor's on the table or on the menu. On both. I'd rather you teach us to train our buttholes. Frankly, I could use some help in this area. I don't know how to explain it. I can't help you with it though, because the thing is that it's just you have to learn how your butthole feels. First, you pick the wedgie, because a lot of people are like, oh, it's like a hard fart, and that means if you push too hard, poop's gonna come out. No, you have to make sure you pick your wedgie, and then you have to kind of like wiggle a little bit because it'll loosen. You pick your wedgie. I'm contemplating my choices tonight. Do I need special treats to make the training easier? Just wave some cheese outside of your butthole and it'll entice the fart. It'll get it to come out. This is true. Our bodies aggressively betray us the older we get. That's true. And you know what? I think I'm probably going to find out that my butthole training is probably going to start failing me now that I'm going to be in my 40s. It's weird. I feel like my body is like already letting me know, like, by the way, guess what's around the corner? How come you never said goodbye? Oh, yeah. Do you guys want to watch The Purring Raccoon before we talk about Laura Loomer? We've got about an hour before Adam starts his show, and then we can go and bully him into sending Tony the link. He never does it. He did that one time. That's why I like smooching the pooper. It's always an adventure. No. I've heard some wild stories. Oh, guess what? Oh my God, you guys, there's somebody. We haven't watched her in a minute. We haven't watched her this whole time.
Sure.
And Judge, it sounds like just one witness. We're asking for a sequestration, but that may be a moot point.
All right.
It is one witness, Your
We're off the record.
We're off the record. I have to say the one thing about watching her confession call and all that stuff, it was a bit disappointing because I didn't realize like how much of a hood rat she was. You know, how much of like a wigger, as someone might call her. She was, you know, just very like it was a little disappointing. Hey, Asput, are we gonna have any of this at AskCon?
Amazing. Because you've got that difficulty controlling the chair, you've got to defend yourself with those attacks. And looking at the technical quality of the jiu-jitsu involved, that was brilliant.
Yeah, it was.
That was brilliant. That's going to get us switched on.
This is amazing.
Over the chair and
Komiyanagi.
I mean, how many times did he take him out of the
and does a back somersault on there and then finishes it off with a Kimura.
That's still some incredible shit. I am hoping that we can find some disabled to participate in something. Should I chop off my leg and then fight someone? I am technically missing part of my leg already. So I am retarded. So I'm technically disabled. I can still take both of them. Guinevere, do you want to be a part of the disabled wrestling? Okay, we're going to put together some disabled wrestling. I was staring at his wonky, non-working foot the whole time. I didn't realize that was a thing. And what did you leave besides this anger? Now come, you never... Who had the non-working foot? Okay, there's dogs coming off of... what's it called? Yeah, no. How come you never said goodbye? Oh, yeah. Oh. I want to see the disabled martial artists fight The Rock. They probably are the only ones that aren't talking shit. They're probably like, yeah, he's still fucking big. Weird. Okay, so McGuinevere can do the arm wrestling. I can get into that. Yeah, I'm technically disabled because I'm retarded. I have a mental deficiency. We know that I do. I have doctor's records that say I'm mentally disabled, and I'm missing part of my leg. So I think that I could do disabled wrestling. Now, do I want to? No. To be honest, I don't want to because I would lose. But who do you think I could beat in a wrestling match? Not Forrest Mommy. I know I couldn't beat her. She could kick my ass. I could probably beat Adam. I bet you I could beat Adam. Oh my God, a tartar hot blonde is the dream. Yeah, I'm the ultimate lady. I am the ultimate dream woman. I am retarded. It's true. I have the doctor's records to show, to prove it. Let's see if I can pull those up. They measured my brain or whatever. No, what did they do? The fuck is this? And I just don't understand, no, why I feel like a stranger. Cock, yeah. What's that? They took your brain out and weighed it. They, no, I had to do this thing. They put the headband around my head and I had to push the button when I saw matching images. And oh, buddy. I didn't do that. I didn't do that well. I didn't do that well. It was a kind of a disaster. I wonder, nope. Okay, where did I put it? It's in here somewhere, right? No. Just foreign as the sky. What did you leave besides this anger? Those are for my eyeballs, which I also cannot see. Huh. I wonder where it went. I know I have it in here somewhere. I was ignoring it. Who cares? I have the test results. The tests are biased. I guarantee they don't test for butthole discipline. They didn't. But my pop blonde-tarded wife is stoked to meet FOMO. Yay! Come to Phoenix. You know what? I could make a whole. Okay, I might be able to make like a whole thing of that though too. I could probably like. I have like other people I could also hang out with, right? So I could be there for like a longer period of time. Courtney got crossbone for the first time in years and can't shake it. I know, dude, that song is so good though. Listen, I truly, okay, when we did that stream, I went into it thinking like, oh yeah, we're going to listen to this like, you know, cringy 90s music, you know, from when I was a kid. Like it was stuff that my mom really loved. So of course, like, I was like, yeah, probably was not the best because it was like shit that my mom loved. And I was like, we're going to have a good laugh. And, you know, here's this fun little story about like my mom dated this bass player when I was a kid. And she took us to things like Rainbow Valley so that we could be around a bunch of drug addicts. And we would watch her boyfriend's band play in the middle of some field in the middle of nowhere. And it would just be a fun hang. And then as we were watching those videos, I was like, dude, this is so good. It was so good. Peak 90s for real. Like it was definitely like the 90s when you listen to it. But it was so good. Play goodbye, play goodbye, play goodbye. Goodbye. That's my mom for you. That's my mom would definitely, that's 100% like something that would happen with my mom. Okay. Viking gifted a membership to Night Pride. What's a Night Pride? Oh, Stoner. We know Stoner. Okay. Viking. Hold on. And there's another one. Another one. Okay, so we don't know Night Pride, but we know Stoner. So that's cool. Now they can join us for Crossbone River. What are you babbling about? Well, I'm talking about how we had a members only stream where we listened to my mom's boyfriend's band from the 90s. And they wrote some bangers, okay? And so now I need Assbutt to learn some of their catalog. Probably Goodbye and probably Lady Scarlet. Probably Funky Harry Love Thing. And I just want to touch your funky Harry Love Thing. Da-na-na-na. Oh yeah, no, they did some fucking bangers, okay? But that one song, Goodbye, I remember my mom loved that song when we were kids. She loved that song. And yes, she was drunk as shit at one of their concerts at Rainbow Valley, okay? We're millions of miles away from home. Not that far, really, but I wasn't going to be able to walk home, okay? I was like 8 years old, and she's play goodbye. Wow! That's a cute dog. Mom's right. Goodbye slaps. That song's fucking so good. It's so good. So I listened to it today. Hi, sweet girl. You're my baby. And now, do you need down? What do you need? Oh yeah, and we gotta. So my birthday is on Saturday, and I need 5. You keep yawning. You're very cute. I need 5 million subscribers by Saturday. Do you want down? What do you? Not again. Yay! I was added to the planning DMs. Yay! Probably against her will. Who knows? You guys, if I could lose 40 pounds by January, that'd be perfect. I could do that, right? Ugh, I keep talking about it. Okay, so I need a couple $1 million. I'm gonna get some liposuction before all this, okay? The whole chat was subscribed. Everyone subscribe, and then also what else? Everyone subscribe. I need 5 million subscribers. We need to listen to Crossbone River. What's the fucking website that they were on again? Lady Scarlet, dance on by. That's a good song. That's a fucking good song. Reverb Nation. Their catalog is on Reverb Nation. And when you click on their profile, there's Jay. But see, and he has a tambourine. So this is Bill. Apparently this is Frank, but also his name was, I remember him as Bill. And he dated my mom. Yeah, he dated my mom back in the 90s. True story. And he would tell me that his butt itched, and then he would scratch my head. If I win Powerball tonight, I'll suck whatever you want. What about Spotify? I don't know. I just want to touch your funky, hairy love thing. You know who is on Spotify? The Shags. Should we listen to that song again? It does not look. Yeah, no, they're not on Spotify. You're going to have to listen on Reverb Nation. Sorry. You can also watch some of their videos on YouTube. Billy Frank, I was gorgeous back then. Yeah, your hair was fantastic. But you know what? I'm really sick and tired of you scratching my head every time your butt itches. Also, yeah, I just need to get some liposuction. I should probably start exercising a lot more. Anyway, last winter was a little rough on me. We have to undo it. Although I will say, I feel like I'm looking more forward to this winter. So I think we're in good shape. We'll be okay by January. What page were we on with Loomer? 43? I said somebody needed to remember it, and I guess it had to be me this time. You fell for it every time. It's true. I did. And then I would tell you it wasn't actually you. Then I would tell him he had to do a turkey call. There's a whole thing. Lots of memories, though. McGuinevere wrote it down. See? We're doing good. Really cute little caca. Muffin Purpagurk. Corey, you're truly retarded if you think there's any deficiencies in the package. Listen. But I'm retarded. I know that I'm retarded. The doctor told me I was. And Lady Scarlet danced on by. Do you guys want to listen to the Shags? I have to tell you something about the Shags. I mentioned this on the members only stream, but I feel like this needs to be talked about more because this is crazy. So there's this band called the Shags, and it was a group of there were girls, little girls. Hold on, I have to pull this up because I can never remember the actual timeline. Okay, so in 1965 is when they were formed. And they the Shags sound like Helen Keller. They do. It's so sad. And they so their dad had a psychic reader for a mother, and she was like, one day you're going to marry a blonde woman, and then you're going to have 5 kids, 2 boys, 3 girls. And the girls are going to be musicians and they're going to become famous rock stars. And I was like, okay, Mom, cool. Well, he falls in love with a blonde woman and they get married and they have kids. They had 5 kids, 2 boys and 3 girls. And like when that happened, he was like, okay, I got to turn these girls into musicians because they're going to be famous musicians. So this man doesn't do the smart thing, okay? He doesn't, buy some instruments, get them some lessons, let them listen to music. No. He goes to the thrift store, gets some instruments, puts them in the basement, and then locks the girls in the basement for years. He would let them out in the mornings, okay, to eat breakfast. They'd go downstairs, they'd get stuck to play their instruments. They'd come out to do an hour of calisthenics and they'd go to bed. And then one day they were like, the dad was like, yeah, okay, I'm going to take you to the, what's it called? A recording studio. You're going to record your songs. I'm trying to find this. Oh, there it is. You're going to record your songs. And then the sound engineer was like, stop. This is bad. You need to stop doing this. This is really bad. We don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to, this is really bad. You're not going to make any money. You're wasting your time. This is about to show you like all my playlists. Oh my God. Okay. Hopefully, I don't want you guys to see my playlists. Anyway, so the dad's like, no, you have to like let them record this album because they're going to be famous. And the girl's like, I don't want to do this anymore. So then they did it again. They have 2 albums out and then nothing happened. Okay. Well, then Kurt Cobain, that heroin addict, hits the scene and he's like, oh my God, I love the Shags. They're like one of my 5th favorite bands. Okay, why are we talking like a toddler? This is my favorite song of theirs. But anyway, so the reason why, Kurt Cobain says this, and suddenly they became like popular because of it. Like people.
Some kids do as they please. They don't know what life really is. They don't listen to what the ones who really have to say. They just go and do things their own way.
Listen to Meg White in the back there.
Our parents are the ones who really care. Our parents are the ones who are always there.
So as you can see, I need to know your music taste. It's like a Reliant K. It's like a bunch of like pop punk. A lot of pop punk on there. A lot of Crossbone River. What is this? A Center for Ants? I don't even know. Wait, what does that mean? I saw a guy doing Shags covers. They're not half bad. Well, when you cover them, yes, like that song is salvageable, right? You got to take Meg White out of there, though. You got to the drums. Oh, it's a reference that I don't know because I am again pretty tortured. Zoolander. Okay. Oh, that makes sense. You could, if you got to get a new drummer. You have, teach her the drums. And then it is salvageable. Our friend Douglas was saying that somebody was doing covers of theirs and it was good. it's just like, I was gonna say Charles Manson, but okay, can I say something without everybody getting mad? Like, is this a safe space? Or are you guys gonna like start being mean to me? I think that Charles Manson was talented. Okay. I think that I like Dennis Wilson wanted to see Charles Manson be a successful musician. Who could be mean to you? A lot of people. Healer. You guys, Healer has cancer. If he sends you money, you need to send it back because he's cancer needs it. It's not funny. Charles Manson was talented. Thank you. See, a lot of people a lot of people get upset with me about this because oh my God, it's Charles Manson. But he was really talented. Yes, the CIA fucked him. Quite literally when he was in prison. Well, not like later in life when he was a little kid. When he was a little kid, very terrible things happened to him when he was in prison. He was only 9. He went to prison. And very terrible things happened to him. And yeah, the CIA was like, yep, that's our boy. He will be an easy target. Pumped him full of drugs. And here we go. Here we are. Now he's dead. Ted Kaczynski, same thing. Hitler's sexy, Manson's talented. What else you got? Hold on. All I said was that guy that played Hitler was kind of hot. And then I realized I only thought he was kind of hot when he played Hitler. I didn't mean that I thought Hitler himself was hot. I just thought that when that guy had the hair and the accent, like that he was kind of hot. Read Chaos, the CIA in the 60s. You know, we never finished Industrial Society in its future because it got boring fast. Ted Kaczynski, not the best writer. To be honest, he wasn't the best writer. But should we start doing a book series again? So you think your grandpa's hot? I didn't say I thought he was hot. I just thought the guy that played him was hot. I don't think like my grandpa. Should we say hi to grandpa? Hold on a second. I think we haven't said hi to him in a while. And I'm sure he wants to pet Kaka. Look at them, just getting along. You want to say hi to grandpa? You're very cute. Okay, we need to get back to. We want a Sandy Hook. Okay. Who would have thought the Chaplin stash would be a glove? How to Train Your Butthole. Well, I'm not going to write that. I can't write that because I can't write a book because I'm retarded. Look, you guys, when I tell you I'm retarded, I mean it. Like, you have to understand, like, I'm an idiot. It's true. It's a miracle that we're even here right now, to be honest. How are we here? I don't know. Should we get into Laura Loomer? Ooh. Poor Sharon Tate. Yeah, and you want to know, get this. So, why do I always forget his name? Hold on. What the fuck? What was the guy's name? What was the record exec's name? What was it? Who is an actor? What is a movie? How are we here? Who is an actor anyway? Who was you guys? I know you guys know his name. The record exec. Terry Melcher, thank you. Thank you. Terry Melcher. Yes. Terry Melcher. So the only reason why Sharon Tate had to die was because Charles Manson thought that Terry Melcher still lived there. So Terry Melcher owned that house, but then he sold it to Roman Polanski, who was dating Sharon Tate, and she was pregnant with a baby. And then she had her friends, the gay hairstylist guy, and what was his name? I can't remember her name. But then Abby Folger, she was the heiress to the Folger thing. And then, so they were all hanging out, having a party. And Victoria Vetri was there earlier in the day, hanging out with Sharon Tate. Right. Charles Manson comes over. He's like, knock, hello, I'm looking for Terry. And Sharon's like, girl, what? No, he's not here. Victoria Vetri's in the back. She's like, who the fuck is that hobo? Get out of here. Right. So he leaves. And then he's all strung out. And he's like, listen, family, I don't remember what just happened earlier. So you're going to go to that house. Okay. So then they went there and they murdered Sharon Tate and Abigail Folger and the gay hairstylist. Victoria Vetri left. Okay. She left. Later went insane. She thought it was her fault. She was like, oh my God, you guys, it's helter skelter means that it was my fault, right? Because they like wrote it on the wall. I think they wrote it like in ketchup or something, pretending that it was blood. It was something kind of really stupid. Like it was helter skelter's written on the wall in blood and whatever. And she's like, that was my fault that my friend got murdered because he got mad because I was saying mean things about him. Oh my God. She went insane and then tried to kill her boyfriend and then went to prison, by the way. But back to Charles Manson, Terry Melcher was dating Candace Bergen. And so if Terry Melcher had not sold that house, or if Sharon Tate would have told Charles Manson, like, he doesn't live here, he lives at a different house or whatever. Okay. It was actual blood. Okay. Well, then that part was made up. This part was made up. I don't know where I got that information from. It was made up. Where did I hear that? Anyway, Terry Melcher was dating Candace Bergen. Candace Bergen was Murphy Brown. So if Terry Melcher never sold his house, we never would have been subjected to Murphy Brown. So I don't know what was going on around that time because I wasn't alive yet, but God punished us for something. But whatever it is, you motherfuckers need to repent, please. They wrote Helter Skelter on the La Bianca's wall. Oh, that's right. La Bianca's, they were the practice run before Terry Melcher's house. Or before Sharon Tate's house. What did I do? I don't know, but repent. You weren't alive yet. Whatever was going on, God punished us for it. And so whatever you people did back then, whoever it was, you need to repent immediately. Because why else would God force us to deal with Murphy Brown? And I just don't understand, no. Durian, what's your favorite Crossbone River song? Oh, I feel like a stranger. Wait, didn't Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio save her? I haven't watched that movie. What was that one that was Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? I haven't watched it. How many movies have I seen? Probably 8. All 6 Star Wars movies because there aren't any others. The Birdcage. And True Lies. Crossbow Saber. Weren't you at the stream on Saturday when we were watching Crossbone River videos? Or did I just make that up? It's long and boring. The end is the only good part. Sounds like a penis. Fast and the Furious for Paul Walker. Bring It On, Legally Blonde. Oh, I have seen those. Spaceballs. We did watch that in the Discord. Oh, yeah. Thank you. The South Park movie. I have most of those songs memorized. Sun is shining and the grass is green. Under the 3 feet of snow. I mean, this is a day when it's hard to wear a frown. Oh, the happy people stop to say hello. Get out of my way, even though the temperature's low. It's a perfect Sunday morning in a quiet little mountain town. Have you seen Sugar and Spice? No, that sounds like a porn movie. So Harrison Ford attractive to women back in the day? I don't know. When I was a kid, I was like, he's not how men are supposed to behave. He's not a good guy. He's bad. All the guys in there were bad because Luke was annoying and Han was a dickhead and then Darth Vader was like terrifying. And so, and I really like, I got upset with Darth Vader in Empire Strike Back when he was like, ugh, he's as stupid as he is clumsy. And I was like, well, I'm as stupid as I am clumsy. He would probably force choke me to death. He, like 5-year-old me is like, oh my God, but I'm really retarded. Like he would think I'm retarded and he wouldn't want to, he would be really mean to me. And so I had like some beef with Darth Vader because of that. Yeah. Lando is a pimp. Lando creeped me the fuck out. Ugh, I still like, oh, get away, stop, get away. Every time I watch Star Wars, every time I watch them, I'm like, no, I hate it. Get away, go. Creeps me out. Hi, did that scare you? You want kisses? Yeah. It's because he's black. Maybe that's it. Yeah, he creeped me out. I don't like it. Do we even have time for Laura Loomer? I just feel like once we pop, we can't stop with her. She doesn't shut up. She treats depositions very poorly. She's not good with depositions. K-Max. Hold on. There we go. A long time ago, we discussed the original voice of Darth Vader. Just know, Courtney, this short video exists of David Prowse voicing him. Totally different vibe. Oh, yeah. No, I've seen that. David Prowse, it was like David Beckham. It'd be like David Beckham. Thank you, K-Max, for the $10. I always forget to say thank you because I'm an ungrateful twat barrel. Healer and his cancer are going to bed. Good night, Court and doggos. I'm going to bed already. Well, Healer, good night. Tell your cancer, tell your legion of men in your ass good night. And we'll see you next time. We'll probably do another members only stream again soon. Whoa. What? Oh my God. Hi, you okay? Penelope, when did you get there? Are you coughing? Sometimes Kaka over here will fake having a respiratory issue to get attention. Hi. Were you trying to knock the desk over? You're cute. Oh, that's such a beautiful face. David Prowse was 6'5". That Darth Vader suit, I wasn't it like 6'8"? Wait, hold on. How tall is Jesus? 6'6", this says. He's 6'6". Okay, how tall was Darth Vader? 6'7". And Hayden Christensen is still alive is Hayden Christensen. He was like 6'1", 6 feet. That's a handsome man. Wait, that's him? Why does he look weird here? I don't like that. No, you look better when you're a little roughed up. Yeah, this is too pretty for me. You're very handsome though. Hello? What's happening? You're so confused. Oh, my little darling. How would they know how tall Jesus is? A 6'6" Jew? Fake. David Prowse is Jewish? Of course he is. Courtney, you had a crush on Hayden Christensen. Yeah, when I was a teenager, I had a big old crush on him. Because for a very long time, you had to have blonde hair and blue eyes because I am Hitler. Look at my dog. You come here. You want to show them your Roman salute again? She does a nice Roman salute. What was I just going to say? Oh, I'm going to Google how tall is Jesus. What the hell is happening over here? Hello? Are you trying to knock the desk down? What's it? How tall? This says the Bible does not. Excuse me, ma'am. I'm in the middle of something. She's licking my hand. Jesus is exact height, but scholarly consensus estimates he was a man of average height for his time, likely between 5'1" and 5'5". Beta. That's what. Excuse me, ma'am. I can't. Google how is the Easter Bunny? How tall is the Easter Bunny? Sugar. How tall is the Easter Bunny in Rise of the Guardian? Easter Bunny does not have a defined height, as it is a folkloric character that varies in depiction. While some versions show the bunny as a traditional rabbit delivering eggs and gifts, others, like the character in the Disney parks or seen on Easter cards, can be depicted as much larger or human-like. Hey. Anywhere between 3 and 6 feet tall. Round and around, the circles turn. Hey, you're so cute. This fucking dog. Man, I love you. You're my baby. I used to call each of them frequently. The Easter Bunny and Santa Claus, I didn't know that they had phone numbers. Why? What are their phone numbers, Carrie? Please tell me their phone numbers. I'm getting tired. I'm starting to yawn. This is not good. You guys are boring me to death, is what's happening. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Thoughts that spin, words that blur. Hey, yeah. All right. I don't know. Should I wrap this up? This is kind of early. I mean, it's like kind of on time. I usually wrap this up around like 8:30-ish my time, right? Candyman, does he have a phone number? Should I call him? Should we call 1-800-HOT-TITS before we leave? Oh, now you don't want to lick my hand? Ma'am. Come here. We're changing her name to Muffin Purpagurk. God, Cricket's so cute. But so is this. And look. Poor girl. She doesn't want to. She's afraid of her Roman salute now. It's okay. You should be. Honestly, I should protect you. Speaking of which, did we talk about this? I think we did. We did, right? Count Dankula's dog died. That broke my heart. That made me really, really sad when Count Dankula's dog died. I was like, well, we shouldn't, what's the point in even being around? Poor guy. But he was falling apart. The little guy was like missing an eye. The other eye that he still had was blind. Couldn't use his legs anymore. He's having seizures. It was time for him to go. It was his time. But that was like, I mean, that's like internet lore just died. Makes me sad. Hello. I have this thing on my lap. You're so cute. I love this dog so much. Okay. Okay. She is licking my pants. Okay. That's her thing. She loves giving kisses. It's very yeah, poor baby. Very sad. I mean, if you guys, I don't know if you guys have seen the video, but the video he made of his of the dog being very supportive of Hitler, and then he had to pay an $800 fine and got arrested. There's like footage of him getting arrested for that dog to get famous. It's really sad. Very, very sad time for the internet right now. I don't blame her. She's yeah, Frank, it's funny. I sometimes wonder if you have taken over my dog's body. She's just constant licking. Yeah, UK laws suck. You know what's really sad? I saw some stuff pop up, like it was like things in the UK, and I was like, God, that country is so beautiful. Like, just all of Britain is just so beautiful. Like the scenery is beautiful, the architecture is so beautiful. There's so much about that country that I've always actually like quite liked. That government is the worst government ever. That's why we left. It's a terrible government, and the people are suffering. And I get so enraged the more I think about it. First of all, King Charles, please, like you're okay with some of the stuff going on there. Hello, it's just proof he's not doing anything. Taxpayers are wasting their money for nothing. Hello, nothing. He's doing nothing because you genuinely think that some of the shit that's going on there that he would actually approve of. You know what I'm talking about. No. So he's not doing anything. Honestly, I think he's actually like catatonic. Like I think he's like, he might be pulling like a Kim Jong-un situation. Like, is he alive? I don't know. Prince Andrew approved. Isn't he? Oh, he's not dead. He's not dead, right? Wait, which one died? Prince Philip. Right? Who is Queen Elizabeth's husband? That was Prince Philip, right? He never got to be a king because she was the one that inherited the throne. And so, like, if it's the daughter that inherits the throne, her husband doesn't get the title of king. Yeah, so he had to remain a prince. He didn't get to be a king. Sucks beta. And then so King Charles is king, but Camilla gets to be a queen. I think that's bullshit, to be honest. He's not royalty by blood, but neither is Camilla. And in fact, she didn't even give birth to any royalty, right? So why does she get to be queen if she's not royalty by blood, nor does she have any? Oh, that was a tiny beep. Oh, are you tired? I think she wants to go to bed. I don't usually have them taking me to bed this early. They take me to bed. It's really cute. Like they'll start walking to my room and then be like, very cute. I know someone on YouTube who thinks King Charles is the Antichrist. Well, I mean, I wouldn't go that far, but he is pretty terrible. He's not a good guy. He's not a good guy. I think that like, dude, I feel like the whole monarchy, like the royal family is actually inherently evil. I think that what they do to the taxpayers is so like immoral. I've talked about this so many times about how like it's so immoral of them to live in the lap of luxury on taxpayers' dimes and watch the common people suffer. It's so disgusting, and they should be very ashamed of themselves. Like all of them, people who are like, no, Harry and Meghan are good people, or no, Prince William and Catherine. No, they're all awful, all of them. Sorry, Catherine, beautiful woman, like whatever. She opened her legs for a title, though. Hello. That's what she did. She was basically the Lauren Sanchez of the UK. That's all. That's what she did. Meghan Markle did the same thing. Just opened her legs for a title. That's it. Now, that being said, by the time that these ladies married into their families, especially Meghan, because she was old as shit. And I say that as a lady who's also old as shit. But Catherine knew this too. She's marrying into a family who leeches off of the taxpayers to live in the lap of luxury. They don't do anything. They don't. Obviously, look at what is happening to that country. They're not doing jack shit. And you know that as staunchy as those royals are, if they had their way, this shit wouldn't be happening at all. It wouldn't. They're not doing anything. They just go to speaking engagements here and there, and that's it. But otherwise, they leech off of the taxpayers, and they spit in the taxpayers' faces on a regular basis. No, Prince William and Princess Kate, what I want you to do is go live in a 3-bedroom apartment and struggle to figure out if you're going to feed your kids top ramen, or if you're going to ask your mom for the 3rd time this week if you could come over for dinner because you can't feed your kids. That's if you're not going to work a regular job and you're leeching off the taxpayers, those are your options. You don't get to live in a fucking castle. You don't get to have a private driver. No, you get your 1995 Nissan Altima, okay? Or Honda Civic, whatever. Those are your 2 choices, though. You live in your 3-bedroom apartment with your husband, and your 3 kids. And you have to budget for your groceries this week. Fuck off. Courtney won't even do that for her Jetta, which is better than a stupid title. I know, I love my Jetta so much, but I'm not opening my legs to get it fixed. I will earn the money as needed. We're racking up a bill, though, the longer it sits there, okay? But, you know, while the weather is still okay out here, maybe I'll wash her before it officially turns green. And then maybe I'll get the money. Well, if we get 5 million subscribers by Saturday, then it'll be fine. What happened to Pippa? I don't know. I think she got married and was just living her life. But look at Candace Owens even opened her legs for a title. Her husband's a lord. I recently found that out and I thought, oh my God, she's a whore for the royal family too. George Washington. How tall is George Washington? Hold on, I have questions. He was 6'2". Hey, baby. Ooh, okay. George Washington was that Sigma height. He could leave me on red. Okay, anyway, so George Farmer. Height. George Farmer title. Ah! He was born in 89. Ew, he's chairman of Turning Point UK. He's the Charlie Kirk of the UK. Oh, I'm sorry. Did that scare you? I'm sorry, honey. I just wanted to picture. She did not like that cackle. Is he actually a lord or not? I thought he was a lord. What is the net worth of Lord Farmer? Michael Farmer. No. George Farmer. Maybe he's not a lord. Maybe he's not. I was wrong. Wait, hold on. I thought he was a lord. Man, I need to double check my sources before I start running my mouth. You know what I'm saying? I was born in 89. Oh, you're a small child. Just kidding. United Kingdom. Yeah, he's married. Okay, so Michael Farmer. Wait, hold on. British American. Oh, if he might have lost. He could, if he did have a title, he could have lost it if he became an American. He took over Parlor. Remember that? Wait, what? He proposed to Candace Owens via FaceTime. And she said yes. That is some pick-me shit. That is some pick-me shit. Ladies, I'm just going to tell you something right now. If a man proposes to you over FaceTime, say no. Are we serious right now? Listen, I'm not one of those who demands like the biggest and most expensive shit, right? Like it doesn't have to look like it's The Bachelor, a date on The Bachelor every time we do anything. But what you're not going to do is propose over FaceTime. We could be in person. All right? It doesn't have to be on a private island. It doesn't have to be fancy, but my God, it could be at the lake in a small town. Okay? We could just be wandering around. We could just spend the day having a good time. Okay? Just hanging out at the beach, tanning. Maybe we're, I don't know, wakeboarding or whatever, something. Who fucking knows? Okay? And then you're like, hey, do you want to get married? But what you're not going to do is do it over FaceTime. That is some pick me. You are a pick me. Okay, so it doesn't appear to me as though he is actually a lord. So I'm going to have to do some extra digging on this. It says the Honorable George Farmer. Yeah, my husband proposed on a pier of the Chesapeake Bay. That's adorable. I love that. I'll propose to you with a mariachi band. Okay. Also, no mariachi bands, please. Although I guess that's a good way to let like the entire fucking world know that it's happening. Just get the loudest band on the planet to play. Wow, I'd propose to you by getting down on one knee on George Floyd Day. I love that. Could you imagine? You have your knee on my neck and you're holding out a ring. Hi, honey. See you later. I have the cutest dogs in the world. Doot, doot, doot. Okay. I think we're not going to do Laura Loomer yet again because I'm getting tired. And usually I wrap it up around this time. That's St. George Floyd to you. Thank you very much. Or is it George Droid? How about a proposal in the Jeff Bezos rocket? Well, let's see here. No, you know what would be perfect is if I go on the rocket, okay? And then you have to reenact what happened when the crash landed on the ground instead of in the water for some reason. When Jeff Bezos went running up and then he fell down. So like I'll get out and then you fall down and then you can propose. And then I'll be like, think to myself, what a wonderful world. Katy Perry sang What a Wonderful World in that fucking rocket, by the way. I mean, we already went over all this months ago, but still, Katy Perry. How retarded. I'm sorry, but like it's just so cheesy. Like I remember when the reports were first coming out, people were saying like, "Oh my God, Katy Perry's going to perform in outer space," and I was like, "She's going to die." But then they didn't go to outer space. However, since all that was happening, or all those reports were coming out, when she started doing interviews, they're like, "Oh my God, are you going to sing? Are you going to like perform?" And she's like, "No, it's not about me." And then she got weird and she sang What a Wonderful World. Miley Cyrus did a cover of Every Rose Has Its Thorn in space. Every rose has its thorn. In space. Did she do that in space? I don't recall this happening. I remember she did that song, I can't buy myself flowers. Write my name in the sand. And Bruno Mars sued her. Which, by the way, I just want to say, when people say that, Bruno Mars didn't sue Miley Cyrus. What happened was his people sued her people. None of them had to like be in court at all. They didn't have to deal with any of that. It was just behind the scenes shit. It was on the same album as Party in the USA. Well, okay, well, where is this coming from? She did it in a space. Miley Cyrus did. You mean like in a studio? She recorded it in a studio? That makes sense. That's in a space for sure. Didn't Bruno Mars steal Uptown Funk and a gang of other music? Probably. And he probably also got sued. But that's the thing is like they just do, the artists do whatever. And then like their people do all the behind the scenes stuff. In MySpace. She recorded it in MySpace with oh man. Should we look up my MySpace? I don't think it exists. It doesn't exist. No, it doesn't exist. Oh my God. Don't look it up. Let me make sure it's deleted first. I'm going to go. I'm sorry we didn't get to Laura Loomer. I'm sorry that Cardi B was more boring than we expected. We talked about the twins and training your butthole. You can train your butthole. We saw Penelope and we talked about AskCon. AskCon, here, hold on. If you didn't already know, my throat fucking hurts, man. Write my name in the sand. Talk to myself for hours. Say things you don't understand. I can take myself dancing. I can hold my own hand. Okay. So AskCon, you guys keep an eye out. We'll talk about it later when the website gets updated. But I guess I'm gonna be there now. I will be emceeing. So about like 30 minutes. I can't let people see me in public looking like this. This winter was not good to your girl. We have to. And well, summer I didn't fix anything because I got really sad about what happened during the winter. Turning Point should change their name to AskCon. Well, then what's Assbutt gonna call his convention? Dude, their horseshoes and hand grenades is gonna have. I'm never going to leave my house ever again. I have to. Horseshoes and hand grenades is gonna have Joe Exotic as a guest on their show. Yeah, I can love me better than you can. You can call it. Wait, he can call it Turning Point. They'll just switch. Why do they call it AskCon though? Because that's Assbutt's convention. His name is Assbutt. I'm going to tell you something right now. I know him by 2 different names, and none of those are his name. Yeah, he's Ironlunger, but he's also Assbutt. Mm-hmm. And so you can call him one of those. I can't tell you what his human name is though, because I don't know it. But it might just be Assbutt. Man Bear, we're leaving. Where have you been this whole time?
It makes me want a hot dog real bad.
That was terrifying for a minute there. Is he related to Ass Pennies? I don't think so. But I think he's Assbutt. And then he's having AskCon. And then, yeah. What? I don't fucking know anymore. I know Ironlunger. I asked him if he likes Doc Holliday. Ironlunger is also Assbutt. They're the same. I'm afraid to click on a convention about asses and babies. And that's perfectly acceptable. I support that. That sounds scary. He's the real Bill from Crossbone River. Are you telling me that Assbutt's in his 60s? I don't think that. Also, when did Bill stop playing bass and start playing the keyboard, the piano? Ironlunger has polio. He has staples in his lungs. And that's why he has iron in his lungs. He told the whole story on Adam's stream. Yeah. Well, not the whole thing, I think. I don't remember. I remember that much though. I am sorry that I am this dumb. But also thank you. Assbutt plays guitar, keyboard, and a bunch of other instruments. True. But will he play bass? Will he play the bass? And will he play Goodbye by Crossbone River? That song is so fucking good. And Lady Scarlet danced on by. That's another one. That's not Goodbye. What in the hell is this? Iron Dolph Lundgren. Wait, he quit bass when the leprechaun showed up. This whole story is getting out of hand. Frank dated my mom, but then that means that if Assbutt is also Bill from Crossbone River, then that means that Assbutt dated my mom. You can't stop the stream until you play Goodbye. Play Goodbye. Play Goodbye. I really wish that we could find footage of that. We're going to watch more of their videos though on the next members only stream. We're going to see if we can find my mom. We're going to find my mom. Dude, if we find my mom, I missed some lore. I need to put, yeah. So my mom, I'm tired actually. I just got like really tired. You have to watch the members only stream. You have to watch it. So if you want to understand the lore, you have to go back and watch the Cocoa Nuts Hangout members only stream. And then we will continue the search for my mom in live performances by Crossbone River. You're the only one who can find your mom. I know. So I have to look very closely. But I told you, she just look for what you would think I would look like in the 90s or would have looked like I look like my mom. Yeah. Fun fact. She was a lot thinner though. But fun fact, when a lady gets pregnant with a baby, a lot of times it looks like her. Yeah. Yeah. So you have to look for a lady that looks like me. Like if there's a lady in the audience that like looks a lot more like me than the other ladies do, it might be my mom. Does she have big teased hair? She had some pretty like 90s looking hair. I didn't know that. Yeah. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm happy to have helped you with that. The footage isn't the greatest. No, and the thing is that we might not end up finding her. We might not find my mom, but we're going to see if we can find my mom. Here's the thing. This is what I really like about this. This is a fun adventure for all of us. And also it's extremely unique. This is something like no one else can do anything like this, right? Because how many other people out there dated some guy that was in a band back in the day, right? And then on top of that, like, oh, there's somebody took video footage of their live performances, but then on top of that, they uploaded it to YouTube 30 plus years later. The chances of that are very slim. So I pride myself on having very unique members only content because we can look for my mom in live footage of Crossbone River concerts. I imagine your dad is Dale Earnhardt. He was a racist. He actually wasn't the racist. My mom was, but he was a race car driver. Yeah. Just like Dale Earnhardt or Rusty Wallace. So my mom, what was I going to say? I don't know. Wait, thin, long hair. That's everyone in the band. No, none of them look like me. I hate all of you. I said they look like me. She looks like me, but thinner. Hello. I spotted one lady spazzing out, flailing around a tambourine. Does that fit your mom? That sounds like something my mom would do. Do you remember which video it was? What song it was? Well, we can rewatch it. There was a lot of wooing. And if she had a drink in her hand, it was definitely like a white wine. Should I dress up as my mom for Halloween? Your mom sounds cool. She was a lot of fun. She was definitely not like a mom, you know? She was a cool mom. Okay. I'm gonna go. I want to party with your mom. Well, she is in hell now. So yeah, she died. And I don't think she went to heaven. Just a hunch. Just I don't know. I'm not God. I don't know, but she's definitely not here on planet Earth. She died. So if you want to party with her, well, you're going to have to die. Yeah. Yep. She's looking at us from hell right now. And she's like, woo, play goodbye. Right. She's just partying it up with her white wine and her combat boots, with those purple plaid shorts. She's in heaven with Jean Bonnet. What? How do you know your mom's in hell? It's just a hunch. I'm just guessing based on just her behaviors. It just tells me she probably didn't make it. That's okay. Hey man, it's fine. She's where she wanted to be. Maybe. I don't really know. I don't know. My throat hurts. It's very difficult to talk now. So Courtney thinks we can see a woman we don't know and what she's drinking in these videos. I'm out. Out? Oh, come on. Frank, first of all, I'm going to be watching with you guys. You don't have, I'm not asking you to watch these by yourself. We're going to watch during the members only stream, and I'm going to see if I can spot my mom. If you spot a blonde lady whooping and hollering, then be like, stop, I think that's your mom. And then we can analyze it. But I don't know. You know what? You don't have to be there if you don't want to. I think it's going to be fun. You were there at the last one. Did we not have fun? Now I'm sad. Okay. She looks like Courtney, but hotter. Probably. You listen, a lot of dudes wanted to bang my mom when I was a teenager. I have a twin sister, okay, and an older brother. My older brother's friends were like, your mom's so hot. Like, they didn't give a shit that he had sisters that were twins. That's how hot my mom was. So, you're wondering if my mom was hotter. There you go. Show us twin pics. No, I'm keeping those away because my sister has children, and people on the internet can get weird, and I don't want people hunting my sister down or her children. You have a twin? Yes. Have you seen Courtney? You've seen her sister? Actually, no. Yeah. Mom pics. No, we're only going to see if we can spot. I actually don't even know if I have pictures on my mom. If I can find something of her for when she was like back in the 90s. I was gonna say back in the 30s, back in the 90s. Then maybe. But and I just don't understand, no, why I feel like a stranger. Fraternal twin? Yeah, fraternal twin. My brother and I look more like twins than my sister and I do. Just falling as the skies. And what did you leave besides this anger? And how come you never said goodbye? Oh, yeah. Dress Chongus up like mom for reference. Yes. Okay. I need to find her some plaid shorts. Need to find her some purple plaid shorts, a Crossbone River t-shirt, and some combat boots. All three of my dogs are sleeping by my feet. Your brother have massive tits? Well, no. No. He does not. We just look very related. Like, you can tell, you're like, oh, those two are related. You know? Yep, that's like, I was even asked before. Like, I remember showing somebody a picture of myself with my brother and my sister, and I was like, oh yeah, my twin, blah blah blah. And they're like, oh, so you and your brother are twins? And I was like, what the fuck? No. That song was about a poo that he flushed. No, he had butthole control, you know, and so he got to keep it for longer, and they got to say goodbye to each other. Yeah. It's Muffin Perpagurk Lounge here. Muffin Perpagurk. Chungus looks like a capybara, and a capybara is just like a big guinea pig. Muffin Perpagurk is a guinea pig that belonged to the guy in Eskimo Cowboy, and he wrote a song about Muffin Perpagurk, and then they did a music video, and it's really fun. You should watch it. The pink lipstick looks awesome. Thank you. All right, I'm going to go now. I've been saying this for like 20 minutes. Perpagurk. Yeah, something like that. It's probably spelled like that. I think it's German. Muffin Perpagurk. That's her new name. Chungus, I don't even think is her real name. Is Chungus? I never named her, but she's like a Chungus. She was going to be Waffles, but now she's Muffin Perpagurk. dude. I've had her for 3 years. I never named her. Okay, I gotta go. I gotta go. I'm getting so tired. I'm gonna pass out right here on the stream, and I don't want to do that. I thought it was Josie. No, no. That's her slave name. No, Josie's her slave name. Play goodbye as the outro. I have not set up a video for that. Maybe next time. Do a trust fall alone to end the stream. Okay. I gotta go. But yeah, Josie is not Chungus's name. That was her slave name. And then now I will cry myself to sleep, thinking about my truck. I'm telling you, woman drivers can't be trusted. That sucks. I'm sorry. I hope you guys get it all sorted out. At least it was your daughter, not an illegal. Okay, so now that I've really just I just did that, I'm definitely gonna go. Yeah, work on your butthole control. You can let out a fart and not a poop. I promise you it'll happen. Okay, so I'm gonna go. We're gonna do more stuff. I have to, my throat hurts. I need to like learn how to talk without hurting my throat. Okay. So stick around. I don't really have anything planned for anything. Obviously, we didn't even do anything planned because I didn't want to do it. So next time we'll do something else or something, all right? Okay. In the meantime, nobody likes doing trust falls alone. Okay, bye. I guess that just means we're having to do this again. Oh no.
To an end, stars are fading, lights descend. Thank you for this time we spent. Memories, shared hearts will mend. We had such a great time here. Laughter, love, and moments dear. Every smile, every cheer. Now it's time to disappear. Oh, I will miss you till we meet again. Take care, my friend, my heart will stand. Until the day we start anew, forever hold on nights to you. Walking out into daylight, city's glow turns into night. Hold these moments nice and tight. In my dreams you'll shine so bright. Every goodbye leaves a trace of a night we can't replace. Take care in every space. Till next time we will embrace. Oh, embrace. I will miss you till we meet again. Take care, my friend, my heart will tend. Until the day we start anew, forever hold on nights to you. Trace of a night we can't replace. Take care in every space. Till next time we will embrace. Oh, I will miss you till we meet